This position is taken from a game played in 1971 between Bobby Fischer with the white pieces against Ben Larsen with the black pieces. Now, Ben Larsen was a very strong grandmaster, and this was played a year before Bobby became world champion, so he was pretty much at the height of his powers. You can pause the video now and try to figure out what white played in this position. It took me about 15 seconds to find the move, although the engine says that there are other moves that win, like h4, h3, even king e4. But the thing to realize is that the computer knows that at some point you have to play a6. If you go something like h4 after g5, some people might be tempted to trade, and after recapturing, that's a draw. So you don't want to do that. Instead, going a6 immediately pretty much guarantees that white is going to win this game. The king has to go to c6 because you have to stop the pawn. And now the king, king e4 is not that good. You want to go to e5, but obviously you can't do that. So you go a7, and after king b7, now the king can come to d5, and the pawns are going to fall, and you're going to make a queen. The only thing that you need to be careful is that if you push the pawns, or black pushes the pawns, and you trade, you want to preferably make sure that you keep the g pawn as opposed to the h pawn. If you trade the g pawn and you keep the h pawn, potentially what might happen is that, not in this position, but in some positions, if the king gets to the corner, then it's a draw, which I saw someone do just that about 3 weeks ago. It was pretty funny, actually. The other thing that might happen is that if you have the h pawn and maybe the king is in front of the pawn and the king is on h7, the pawn is on h6, the black king could potentially go to f7 and pretty much block the white king from moving to the g file and making a queen, so that would also be a draw. But if you know that, then that shouldn't be a problem. This should be just a very simple win. Anyway, if you found the solution, congratulations, and don't forget to share and subscribe, and I will see you next week.